Okay, well, why don't we come onto our backs to begin today? And let's start with our feet together and our knees out. And you're welcome to let your hands rest on your thighs if that would facilitate a little bit more of a release of the legs and an opening of the hips. Or you can have your arms out to the side as you like, or any other way, really. If you like your hands on your belly and your chest, that's fine as well. And I invite you to close your eyes if that's something you're comfortable doing. And bringing your attention inward. Feeling the movement of your breath. Expanding into the belly. And see if you can relax a little more with the exhale, maybe even feeling that relaxation in the hips and legs. Bringing the breath from the belly into the ribs. And then breathing belly, ribs, chest. Nice long, slow breath in and then slow breath out. Expanding the body from the inside out. And then relaxing from the outside in. If you're just joining us, we're starting on our backs with the feet together and the knees out. Just breathing deeply in and out. And then keeping the soles of the feet together, lift the feet, wrap your hands around the feet, draw the feet in toward the body. Inhale and press the knees away from the body. And then exhale and lift your head toward your feet and your feet toward your head. And then inhale and come back down. And then exhale up. Inhale down. And if you want to challenge yourself, then you can take your hands off your feet and come up, reaching past your feet. And then come down. And then pushing the soles of the feet together to maintain that position. If you want to just stay with your head down and just holding onto your feet, that's another option. You can always do less, you can always do more. 2 more. And lower your head if you had it raised. Bring your knees together. Pull them into the chest. And then bring the arms inside the legs, wrap them around the bottoms of the feet. We'll come into happy baby pose. Lowering the head down, bringing the chin in toward the throat. Take a nice, deep, expansive breath in. And then on the exhale, relax the backs of your shoulders down. Let your hands become heavy on your feet. Breathe as though you're breathing into your tailbone. And then on the exhale, aim your toes toward the wall behind you. And then just continue here, expanding the breath wide, relaxing down. Release the hands and lift the legs up in the air. And then you can do this next exercise with the hands under your back. That both makes it easier on the back and easier to do, or you can just leave your hands on the floor. We're going to scissor the legs. So we're going to bring one leg down and then switch. And then you can go as fast or as slow as you want. Try to coordinate with your breath. Five more. And then lift the right leg up, bring the left leg down, clasp the hands behind the right leg, and then just bend and straighten the leg with the foot flexed. And then keep the leg straight. Flex both feet really actively, like you're pushing out through the heels. Inhale, press up through the heel, right heel. Press the leg into the hands into the leg. And then exhale and slide the hands up the leg. And then you can keep your head on the ground, or you can peel your head up toward your knee. Try to keep your leg straight though. So if you push your leg into your hands, that will help straighten the leg. And then both feet are actively flexed. And then on the exhale, draw your belly toward your spine. Now let's work with the breath a little more. Try to lengthen the inhale. So breathe in all the way. And then when you think that you're done, breathe in even more. And then exhale slowly, belly to spine. If your head is lifted, lower it down. We're going to lower that right leg, but not all the way. We're going to keep it like 2 feet above the ground. Then we're going to take the left arm overhead. And we're going to lift the head. If you don't want to lift your head, then just keep your head on the ground, but the arm isn't on the ground. The arm is in the air. And then just slow, deep breathing here. Opposite arm and leg. If your neck hurts, yeah, that's great, Teresa. You can just support your head with your free hand. Slow, deep breath. Almost there. And release down. Staying with the rhythm of your breath. Lift the left leg up, clasp behind the back of your leg, flex your foot, and bend and straighten the leg. Pressing up as you straighten. Push, push. And then hold the straight leg. Take a deep breath in, flex both feet, and exhale. Slide your hands up your leg if you can. Lift your head if you want. Keep it down if you prefer. And then if your shoulders are off the ground, just drop them back. Just feel the shoulders releasing back toward the floor, letting the weight of your hands be heavy on your leg. And then if your eyes are closed, you can really just track the feeling of the breath filling into your body as you inhale. Even if your eyes are open, see if you can still bring your attention inward in that way. Taking the longest inhale that you can. Continuing to breathe in until there's really no more space for any more air. And then on the exhale, again, try to drop the shoulders back toward the floor. Keep the feet flexed. On the inhale, you can press the leg into the hands into the leg. If your head is lifted, lower it down. Release your hands and lower the leg so that it's 1 to 2 feet above the ground. Take the right arm overhead. If you can, lift your head off the ground. If you need to support your head with your other hand, that's fine. Just slow, deep breathing. And if your head is lifted, release it down. Release the leg and the arm. Just breathe for a moment. And then try to keep your heels on the ground as you reach your arms forward and sit yourself up. And we'll come into a wide-legged seat position. And with your hands behind you, lift your buttocks off the ground an inch or so and scoot it forward without scooting your feet forward, widening your stance. We're going to take the arms up in the air. Inhale and stretch high. Exhale, come down to one side. Try to lower your chest, not your head. Inhale, center. Exhale, down to the other side. And then just continue at your own pace. Stretching up tall as you go through center and inhaling. The next time you come to the left side, hold there. Release the arms, flex the feet, relax the arms, let the elbows drop, let the shoulders round forward. Press the backs of the thighs into the ground. And then walk the fingers of the right hand out longer, stretching. Really push down actively through the backs of the legs, especially the left leg. And then inhale, come center, lift the arms up. Exhale over to the other side. Relax the arms down. Flex your feet. Drop your elbows. Let your shoulders round forward. Nice, long, slow breaths. And then walk the hand, that left arm, all the way out. Inching the fingers out away from you. Reaching out of the left arm. Push down into the backs of the legs, especially the right one. Find the slow, deep breathing. And then come center, lift, inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands to your legs and fold forward without using your hands on the ground. See how low your body can go. Take a deep breath in, and then when you exhale, just let go of your torso. You can grab onto your big toes. You can do that. If your hands are on your legs, you can kind of spiral them out away from each other to to deepen the stretch. And then release your hands to the ground. Press into them to lift yourself up. Reach up with the arms. Inhale. And exhale the arms down to the legs. Help them around to the front. Shake them out. Circle the feet around at the ankles. Circle the other way. Beautiful. We're going to bend the right leg out to the right and keep the left leg either straight or bent. You'll see which one is going to work better for you. Just keeping that foot all the way up toward the hip. If you can be on the top side of the foot. If not, maybe out to the side is fine. Okay. And then we're going to come back onto the elbows if possible. And if you can keep your right knee on the ground and come all the way onto your back, then go ahead and come all the way onto your back. And then if you still feel like you want more of a stretch, then you can bend your left leg, place the foot on the ground, and lift your hips, clasp your hands under you, and lower your knee back down. This is not going to be for everyone or for most of you, but just in case you want to stretch that right leg even more. And if you want to stretch it more, but lifting the hips is just a little bit too much for you, you can still bend that left leg and just push down into the foot to curl the tailbone up. But if you can actually lift your hips and clasp your hands, you want to still be pressing down through that right knee. And really at any height that you're at, even if you're still on your elbows, you have that option of pressing down into the left foot to help curl the tailbone up to deepen the stretch in the right leg. Stay connected to your breathing, of course. If your hands are clasped, release them. If you're on your back, come up onto your elbows. And then come all the way up. Changing legs. If this bothers your knee, then you can maybe try just bringing your foot further away from you. Forgot to mention that on the other side. Hopefully everybody's okay. And then, not everybody's left and right sides are the same. In fact, none of ours are. So do what this side wants, and don't worry if it's less or more than what the other side could do. If you are all the way down on your back with the knee still on the ground, and you want to bend that knee, or even if you're not on your back, if you want to bend that knee and press into the right foot to help curl the tailbone up and deepen the stretch, you're welcome to. And if you want to clasp your hands under you, put the opposite thumb on the outside of what you would normally do, and then lift the hips. Breathe into your chest. Breathe into your whole body. And if your hands are clasped, release them. If you're on your back, come up onto your elbows. Then we'll all come all the way up and release the leg. Shift the legs out. Let's come on to hands and knees. We'll start with hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. So I'm going to have us do a cat and cow at either a regular slow pace, or if you want a more invigorating version, then you'll do the faster pace, which is what I'm going to be doing. So do whatever's right for you. You want to still coordinate your breathing with the movement. So the exhale rounding, the inhale arching as fast or as slow as you like. And inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, relax. And really establishing your weight nicely across both hands and both knees. Taking your gaze down at the ground, taking some time, particularly if your breath was fast for the last exercise, to slow it back down. Feel your body calming down. I'm going to lift the right leg back behind and bring the left arm forward. Lifting the belly up to support the back. And then bring that left arm back to the right foot. Take hold of the foot. If you can't reach the foot, maybe a strap is handy, or you can grab your pant leg. And then kick up and look up. And kick back and really peel that shoulder away from your face by kicking the foot back. Slow, deep breathing. And then release the left hand down. Straighten the right leg, keep it in the air, curl the left toes under, come up into a three-legged dog. Flex your right foot and keep the right hip level with the left hip. Press back through the right leg. Press forward through the hands, drop your chest toward your left leg. Good. Now walk your hands a little forward. Lower your hips into a plank, keeping that right leg in the air. Slide the right knee up inside the right hand, coming into a pigeon. We'll keep the left toes curled under. Keep the left knee off the ground. Press back through the left heel. Lift through the chest. And then bring the back knee down, relax the back toes, and bring yourself down into sleeping pigeon. Relaxing, resting your head. Relax your lower belly. Completely let it go. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press yourself up. Curl your left toes under. Step your right foot back, coming into a plank. Now we're going to stay in plank and we're just going to move the shoulders. So I'm dropping the chest down and I'm lifting the chest up, but I'm not bending my elbows. It's all happening in the shoulders. You can do this with your knees on the ground if you need to. Good. Now let's all put the knees on the ground. Shall we stretch the wrists a little bit? Let's tuck the left hand under first. Fingers point toward the knee, palm faces up. Straightening the arm. And then do the other hand. And then coming back into table. You're welcome to be on fists if it feels better than on hands. You'll decide. And then we'll send that left leg back. Keep the gaze down to the ground. Take the right arm forward. Lift the belly. Engage the leg and the arm actively. Breathe. And then reach the right hand back for the left foot. Look up, kick the foot up, kick the foot back. Feel where the posture is creating a stretch and try to breathe into the stretch. And release the hand down, straighten the leg, Walk the hands a little bit forward and then curl the right toes under, lift the knee, coming into a plank with the left leg off the ground. Slow, deep breathing, keeping your body calm even though you're working it. And then bring the knee up to the inside of the left hand, keeping the back toes curled under. Lift the back knee, come up onto the fingertips, pressing back through the right heel, lifting through the chest and eyes, pressing into the fingers, getting a little bit of a curve in your spine. And then bring that right knee down, relax the toes, and lay yourself down. Resting your head. If it doesn't reach the ground, rest it on your hands or your fists. And then really try to relax everything here. Let your belly let go. Let your head and arms relax. And it'll start to send a message to your hips and buttocks to relax. When we relax some parts, it's easier to feel the parts that contrast or holding. Walk the hands in. I realized we did forget our three-legged dog on this side. We're going to do it now. Curl the right toes under and send that left leg up. Flexing the foot, lifting the heel, but not the hip, pressing forward through the fingers. Folding the chest toward the thigh. Good. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, step that left foot up between the hands. Bring the right heel on the ground and lift yourself up. We're going to have the legs straight. With an inhale, take the arms out to the side. Exhale, reach forward through your left, out your left arm. And then release the left arm down. Bring the right arm up, coming into triangle pose. And then try to bring your left buttock under you a little bit more. Now inhale and lengthen your side bodies. Exhale, drop your right ribs toward your left ribs. Gazing up at your right thumb. Feel the breath coming up under those ribs and sink the ribs down as you breathe out. Inhale, come up. Take the arms out to the side. Exhale, bend into your left knee. And then check to make sure that the knee is not caving in. You want to press it back so that you can see your first two toes inside your knee. Then you also want to check that you're not leaning toward that front knee, but that your body is upright. And if you're not facing the camera in a way that allows you to see that, you can gauge it just by closing your eyes and seeing if the weight is evenly distributed between your back foot and your right foot. If it's even the slightest bit heavier in your front foot, you're leaning. So you want to try to bring the weight back if you're bringing it forward. And then without moving that left knee, roll your belly to the right and turn your head to the left. Warrior two. Shoulders relax down. Maybe sink even lower into your stance. Beautiful. Bring both hands down to the ground, lifting your back heel. Step back into downward dog, both feet, both hands. Pressing forward through the hands, back through the thighs. Fold your chest toward your legs. Relax your head down. Roll your shoulders down your back. Push your heels to the floor. Breathe belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, sink your spine. Drop your chest, your ribs, your head. On your next inhale, lift your right leg, look forward. Exhale, step it up between your hands. Bring the back heel onto the ground. Lift yourself up, straightening your legs. Turn your belly to the left so that it faces away from your right foot. Send the arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, reach out through your right arm. Get long, 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 long. Reach as far as you can. And then bring the hand down, bring the other arm up. And then as you roll your eyes up, imagine that it's bringing your ribs with you. So you feel like your whole ribs are rotating up and to the left. And the left hip rolls open, the right hip rolls under. Nice, deep, long, wide breaths. As you exhale, drop the left ribs toward the right ribs. On your next breath, lift yourself up, arms out to the side, bend deeply into that front knee. And then just check that the knee is far enough back that you can see your first two toes on the inside of the leg. Let the shoulders relax down and let the body be upright. Again, check in to see if there's more weight in the front foot or the back foot. Michael, send your front knee a little bit more to your right. Yeah. And spiral both inner thighs out. Just not with your hands, with your intention. Roll your belly to the left and your head to the right. sinking lower if you can. And then bring both hands down on either side of that foot and step your back foot up to meet your right foot. And then bring your hands to your hips, your elbows to the sky, and with a flat back, lift yourself up. Keeping your hands on your hips. Lift your toes and spread them wide and lower them down. Closing the eyes if you're comfortable doing so. If not, just gazing down. Feeling each breath, settling your mind, settling your body, settling your feet into the earth. And then without losing your attention on your breath, gently open your eyes. Find a spot in front of you to fix your gaze upon. Bring all the weight into your left foot. I'm going to lift the right leg. If you can take hold of your big toe and send the leg out to the side, do that. If not, you have some options. You can hold on under your thigh and you can keep the leg bent, or you can try to straighten it. And then once you're in your posture, then you can take your left hand off your hip and bring it out. And if you want to challenge yourself even more, you'll turn your head to the left. Hand back on the hip, leg back down, both hands on the hips, eyes closed or gazing down, spreading the toes wide and lowering them down. Feeling the slow, steady rhythm of breath as you sink your weight into your right foot. Feeling the body hovering over that right leg. Staying inward with your awareness, even as you open the eyes. Keeping the gaze soft but fixed. Keeping the mind on the breath. When you're ready, you'll lift your left foot, either taking the big toe or holding on to the thigh from the front or the back as you wish, keeping the leg bent or straightening the leg if you can. And then the arm can come out. And if you can, turn your gaze to the right. Gaze back to center, hand back on the hip, release the leg. Close the eyes. And then reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold, bending the knees, lowering the buttocks, coming all the way down onto your buttocks, onto your back. We're going to leave the knees bent, take the arms out to the side, and then lift the feet and drop the knees to the right. Turning the head to the left. Breathing from the right hip to the left shoulder. Relaxing the left shoulder down. And then take it over to the other side. Turning your head to the right. Releasing your hips. Breathing in all the way up. Relaxing into the ground as you exhale. Come center, hug the knees to the chest. Exhale, bring the feet to the ground. Lift the hips, tap the tailbone, release the legs, shake them out. Using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes now. And then let your arms rest out to the side, away from the body with the palms up. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the weight of the body into the ground. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw down. Gently parting the lips, relaxing the mouth and tongue. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the activity of your mind. Letting go. Turning awareness so fully to the breath that your mind is quiet. Just absorbed in the feel of the breath. And then even letting go of the breath so that there's nothing that you need to be doing. Not even trying to breathe. Just completely resting, being breathed, knowing the breath just as it is. Deeply relaxed. Let it go. Let go. Start to bring your awareness back, moving fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath, stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest, rocking gently from side to side, massaging your back with the ground. And coming center, rubbing hand to hand and foot to foot. Roll onto your side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground, resting your mind by feeling all the sensations that are present. Feeling whatever aliveness or relaxation may be here. And then bring yourself up to any comfortable seated position. Sinking down into the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.